we're talking about right now unrequired work. What I always talk about is the habits and behaviors of champions. So our focus here, what a lot of people forget about, is 10 minutes before we start training. So we start training at 6, at 5:50, when the guys come in for this weight room, we typically have, say we're doing football. Our football team has 80, 87 kids, so we have to have 4 to 5 exercises in the weight room. Then we're fortunate we have a gym over there, and we have 3 to 4 exercises, hitting different movements, different body parts to get the mind moving. And I'll program a lot of things that they typically don't do on their own, which has a lot to do with the foot, with the calf, with the knee, with the hip, some rotation and some press, some rotational med ball work, some crawling that I know they're not gonna do on their own. When I tell the guys, as you're about to see through the walkthrough videos, what I tell them is, guys, you don't understand the consistency, or what the small gains that come through consistency. For example, let's explain it to them. Guys, if you show up 10 minutes early every day for the 3 times a week that we train, that's 30 minutes. 30 minutes, times that by 4 weeks. How long is that? 120 minutes, that's 2 hours. 2 hours times 12 for 12 months. That's freaking, the amount of work that they put in from just 10 minutes a day is crazy. True story that just happened. One of our starters was doing a drill, went to change direction, pulled something in his calf and his Achilles. And what he said, I texted him, "You okay? You all right?" He sees the PT. He immediately sends, he goes, "Coach, thank God for the unrequired work." Because we do a ton of calf work, do a ton of ankle work. Turns out he did not tear his Achilles, and he had just a calf strain. But that's what we're trying to program in these guys' minds, is that these unrequired work, that 10 to 15 minutes, that 5 to 10 minutes stacked up days, months, years, it builds a tremendous amount of resiliency, and it creates the environment that you're looking for. When they come in the weight room, they're here to work. They're not here to sit around here and wonder what's next. They get right to it. So the video that you're about to see, it takes time. It takes time. It takes patience. You have to teach. You have to walk them through every drill, and after a while, they get it going, and it becomes like a well-oiled machine. So here is unrequired work. Any questions? Let's get after it. Slight bend in the knee, and I'm okay with the heel being raised a little bit, good on the toe, and you're gonna see, I wanna start off with a 20-second hold, and you can notice the knee is slightly over the toe, and you're just gonna do 20 seconds. It's gonna be shaking a little bit, then go ahead and switch on your own. Very good, slight bend in the knee, raise, I want something to balance on, okay? So I'm gonna do double, all the way down, all the way at the bottom. If I did this shit, I wouldn't have little ass calves. You know what I mean? Since I was your age, I should have been doing this shit. I'm gonna squeeze at the top for 1, 2, control the way at the bottom, and then come all the way up for 5. So just a slight bend in the knee, and you're going up and back for 5. Go ahead, single leg, yep. Up, 1, 2, good, 3, good, 4, good, 5. 1, 2, good, 3, good, 4, 5. And you want to get the other side too. You want to get it from different angles, so you go from the side. So face that way, you're with your left leg, good, and you're just gonna go up and back, short, quick. 1, good, 2, good. Other side. Good. Little bounce, 1. We want to work on some type of hip mobility, make sure we're ready to squat, ready to move. So what we've been doing is ass to grass on the squat, sitting back on the heels, then getting over the toes and moving around a little bit. Sitting back down and getting back on the heels for 5. Trying to get the hamstring to the calf. The only thing we have shoulder-wise, Marcus, let's hop over there with the yellow band. This is external rotation with the press. External rotation with the press. So he should be kneeling. Good. He's gonna start here and he's gonna rotate back and press all the way up. Press up. So then press up. Good. All the way up, all the way. 1. Then he squeezes back down, rotates back up, presses 2. Is that pretty hard, Marcus? Right? In the upper lats, you think that would strengthen your scaps, your rotator cuff and stuff like that? If you did that every day 5 times? So, I'm sorry, 10 times here. And it should be short, quick, and it should be that it's not like a sweat, but it gets the mind right, it gets us going. And if you guys notice, a lot of things that I do, you might have to be in my office,
is indirectly to set up the energy that I want for the workout. So Chris, you would have no choice but to walk by 75% of your team. You know what I'm saying, Marcus? Like when you're going through the door, it's like, oh, do I want to give this guy a high five? I want to be like, you know what, screw you, bro. Like I'm thinking about myself. I have a bad day yesterday. My puppy's hurting, you know. So guys, when we come in here, we got to get to work. And it's no longer about me, Coach Q, or any of those other guys. It's about you guys and what you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? Do all these little things right. Positive energy, positive attitude. I don't want to sit here and yell at you guys like I did the last couple Tuesdays. I want to create an awesome environment. But in the same sense, I do you guys no favors if I don't hold the standard at a very high level, you know? So when we come in here on Tuesdays and we get started here, and I wasn't here, I'm invisible, and other coaches just watch you, they should be like, damn, these dudes are locked in. Like I don't need Iowa State, I don't need St. Ambrose, I don't need a coach watching me for us to put in work. We just love work because you know we're connected to the vision, being the best team in the league, possibly be. We're gonna freaking rock and roll. Have a great day. You guys feeling? Good to go. Let's go. Keep breaking down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
On round 3, 1, 2, 3.